We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started.
And we are underway from Santa Clara.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young wasting no time, right to the air. And his first pass is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Young to throw it. He finds Kittle going across the field. He's across midfield. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Niners go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. In motion left is Beckham. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Go. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Home to right. Baylor Tigers.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Out of the gun, Herbert. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They snap it to Herbert. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. To the air again, Herbert. That is caught. Dances by him. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Here's Steve Young. Drops it underneath the goal. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. 69. Ready?
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. He got 29 yards that time. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run, Achane. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
21.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Achane. Touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Jason Elam on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
70 range. Take go.
Young now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss.
Easy money, easy money.
The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about
Just
the
need
clock
3.
because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Herbert off of play action. To the sideline and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Elam able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble.
So what's up, Chad? What's up, Chad?
Adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here's Herbert. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Hey, ram. Moment to try.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A dump off here for Gore. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second and 5 from the 8. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 8 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Elam now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and bat. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Herbert now. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. There he goes, right side. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Darnell Washington. 72 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Elam on here for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Down the right sideline, and across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Frank Gore, 67 yards. And the Niners are back within a score. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? The Young's going to throw for this. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. So here we go, still down 1 score, and here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Debo going in motion left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them. And as this drive began, the offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
They'll run it. Achane with it.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Devon Achane.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Young.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A former 49er, Charles Haley.
In there to take him down, and the clock will roll. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Young. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 15.
And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a a two-point conversion to tie it. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Young to throw.
And he will get in. The two-point conversion is good, and we may be on our way to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set. Baylor tight. Set.
Herbert going to throw. Pass complete, Samuel.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Herbert.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now it's Herbert. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he's got it inside the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, and it's intercepted.
And the 49ers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
Now the first throw in overtime for Young. This one caught by Kittle.
Look at the big fella go.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones. Sometimes you get bad ones. Sometimes you get great ones. And that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked out all the way through is going to give you the play we saw to win the game? Because I know everyone's thinking that was something that they just drew up. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And, Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He puts some juice on it. His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Herbert throwing right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Go.
Back to the air, Herbert. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Let's go, man. 5-9, 5-9. Go.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Into the hands of OBJ. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's Herbert once more. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts from the goal line. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it sets up 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Now Herbert again. Has it down close. Touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
To throw, Herbert. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
21.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, go Lion. Hey, go.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Ready. Get up. What is up?
On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now.
5-9. Set.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Lion.
Offense up to the line fast.
Whoa. Set.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
Yeah, as a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down. But you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
This finds Everett complete. He does it. Touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And these guys double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Finds Sanders. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
tackle. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings an end to that return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, go line.
They run the counter to Achan. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And it looks like the offense recovered. Whew, they did. Close stuff there. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Scooped up by the defense. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Hey, Ray. Set.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Nearly an interception on that play, and it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Reek Woolen with the INT. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, go line. Crowd right. Ready.
Herbert finds his man Waddle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Second half begins with a run by Achan. Juke the defender. Reaches the 30. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
Home to try. Go. Taylor tight. Real it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's taken in by Washington. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
59.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Home to try. Ready.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Motioning the tight end now. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he will get the first as they touch him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Tight end motioning right. Herbert to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
Motion man sent left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his... Pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's knocked loose. He has the touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game at 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Ready. Go.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
Ready.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. 21. Hey, ram. Really?
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense up to the line fast. Running for it, it's Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert now. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys down by 7. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And that is a touchdown. These guys now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
12.
He'll look to throw it. He's got Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
21. Hey, ram. Set.
Here he is to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Set.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Ready.
Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This from 48 on the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Go. Go.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Go.
Now, Herbert. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That's Washington, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Alert!
Quick throw here is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion comes Beckham. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Throwing, Herbert. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they
Come back, kid.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Come back, kid. Come back, brother.
1st and 10.
21.
Now Herbert. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal. This caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On 1st down, it's Allen. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Middle.
From the gun, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cowboys. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. On play action, Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. The point after now from Tucker. He's got it. The Cowboys move out to a commanding 28-0 first-half lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, ram.
Throwing now is Herbert. To the sideline, Waddle grabs it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
5-9.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And he will score. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown. Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. This time they stay on the ground. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's taken in by Achane.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. That's Washington, the man in motion. Now Herbert again. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Herbert to the air again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Look out!
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Josh Allen. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the visitors are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. In motion, it's Waddle. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll start out here with an option to the left. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. To send him out there to kick from midfield. And what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line. So the ball will come out to the...
Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Champion 2 after this.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
First play is to the air. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, he put everything he had in it. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ray. Set. Go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Home to right. Home to right. Go. Hey, easy. We go orange. Set.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line.
Go.
Working quickly here.
Baylor Tigers. Hey, Ray.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
They get 13 on the pickup. And they'll have 1st down.
Moment to try. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to AJ. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
5-9.
Offense in the hurry up here. From the 48. He throws a bullet down the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and we're back for the second quarter. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. They'll start the drive with Achan. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Go, hey, go, go, go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Go.
Achan again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Taylor Tiger. Taylor Tiger. Hey, we'll go orange. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
21.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Taylor Tiger. Hey, ram. Let's go.
To throw, Herbert. Capped by Deebo Samuel. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st down, ball at the 36.
5-9. Set. 80. Set.
Achan on the inside give. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
Ray. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Achan again. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Hey, go Lion.
Offense in the hurry up here.
21. 12. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's finds Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ram. Set.
They put a receiver in motion right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Ready, go, 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 go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, Kappa. Reel it.
2nd and 8. And in for the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19 Lions. Drop 60. Go.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Crowd right. Hey, OP. Ready.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, go.
Offense up to the line fast.
59. Go. Balin Tiger. Balin. Right in the...
Herbert from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Let's go. Hey.
Looking to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Let's go now.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Staying with Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
12. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Completed left side to Smith. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives them the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Achane, a first down carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
5-9. Hey, go lion. Hey, Ray. Set.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Crowd right. Home to right.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Home to right. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. They connect for the first. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ray.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Running with Achane out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
21.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hurt. 60 Maverick.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Rolling left, and they got there in time. He's taken down. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lets one fly deep downfield. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They've got a man in motion. Setting up to pass. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Let's go.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Let's go.
They motion the tight end over. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Mustang 19. Ready, go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Got ready.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first.
Panther 11. Come on.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Miami. Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flush down out to his left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll motion Jefferson left. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the set. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. He puts some power on a deep one left. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Offense up to the line fast. from the 36. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He's on the move. He's running with it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, let's go.
Working quickly here.
Silver, right? 63, 63, 63. Hey, 73, 73.
They're going to run with Barkley. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Toss play left to Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They have it on 2nd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan hits, takes it away. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. Running down the left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. That's taken in by Cup. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Hurts now from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And he's out the clear. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders need some big yards in a hurry. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Commanders ready for the punt. And we'll see how his debut up. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Achane. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Touchdown! Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie things up at 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Tiger Hornet. Dad. No touch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cup on the catch. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Hey! Crowd, let's get it! Hey, 73!
First down throwing for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey! Great.
Here's Hurts. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. Touchdown, Washington. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now it's 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Tight end in motion left. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And this one does not go far. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Trying for it, it's Achane. Finding room at the 30. And he's finally marked down at the 34. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders have it a little ways into enemy territory. They're at the 40. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Offense up to the line fast.
Now let's get him. No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking,
oh no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10, Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's going to be caught by Washington. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On third down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Line.
Working quickly here.
Open.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Herbert to throw once more. Capped by Deebo Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's Herbert once more. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do. You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Crowd left Yeti.
Here's 2nd and 11. He lofts one deep. Center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Dre, set. Hey, easy, 63, back. Go Silver, ready?
Now Hurts. Along the sideline, Pitts brings it in. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10 from the 41.
63.
Man in motion here.
Yeti.
First down, a run with Barkley. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you hit.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Herbert on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Herbert. And they pick him off again. The rookie from Michigan State has it.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
They send a man in motion. Play action now for Herbert. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders have it once again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet.
From the 21. Throw caught at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders can rest easy with a 3-score lead. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
No touch.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They've got to keep moving quick here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Beckham in motion right. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Under pressure, they got him again.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe...
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Paul Krause.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Touchdown!
Darnell Washington
from 19 yards away. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
5-9.
Here's Herbert. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
21.
Herbert changing things up.
Hey, Kappa. Really?
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, That D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing is Hurts. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
3rd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Touchdown! Davante Adams from 6 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Play action. It's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Go, hey, go, go, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Waddle, the motion man, right. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Herbert. Over the middle to Beckham. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 5-9, 5-9. Hey, go lion, lock.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Beckham will go in motion right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Odell Beckham taking it in. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half.
This pass is caught by London.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Herbert now. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then the penalty's got them set up with a 1st and goal. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here's Herbert. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Darnell Washington.
In the final seconds of the 1st half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Herbert. Got an open man is Washington. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn a chance hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Right.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Washington. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll look to throw again. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Miami. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he is all the way up past the 25.
What a stand there defensively. They force the third and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Yeah,
I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. They snap it to Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alexander. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. He completes it to Evans. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Very sharp here to start this drive. 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is caught by Washington. Yeah. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play on that one. 33 yards. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's taken in by Achane.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15. Here's 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Gun. Dot. 12. Dot.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry.
Hey,
and this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
11, Mighty. Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
On 1, ready? 11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Achan. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. Achan, a 1st down, and then some. That's a gain of 18 yards.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
On play action, it's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, ram. Hey, ram. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw, it's Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Here's a give to Achan. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Herbert now on 3rd and goal. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jalen Waddle for the touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11 MT. Don?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
11.
Now, Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. No issues there. This one is good. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
MT, take.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
11, 11. 11, MT, take. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. This one deep downfield for Chase. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Here's a 2nd and 9.
12, 12, 12. Here we go.
This one complete to Washington. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
11, Thomas. 11.
They bring Chase in motion. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Let's get set.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's going nowhere. losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught downfield by Waddle. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. In motion, it's Waddle. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. That's Washington, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Darnell Washington for the score. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Mighty. 12, 12, 12.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come